Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Monday, start of the week, and E3 has already started. Almost all the conferences are done. We've had, so far, EA's, we've had Bethesda's, we've had Microsoft, and today we had the PC Gaming conference, Ubisoft's conference, and Sony's conference. So there is a lot of games to sit down and talk about here. So I haven't pulled up a proper list of all the games, but I'd like to give some thoughts and opinions of some of the things that actually happened at E3 and the upcoming games, which there are plenty, and I mean plenty to talk about. But for now, though, let's jump into one of the games that got covered in the PC conference here. We're going to be playing some more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. If I only changed the game capture. If I changed the game capture, that would have been smart. That would have been the smart thing to do. And maybe we can actually hunt down and take some of the people, take some Twitch Primers' clothes. I want to steal their masks. I can't afford Twitch Prime. I'll do the next best thing. I'll take it from them. But sorry for not streaming on Sunday. Really want to actually check out Bethesda's conference, which unfortunately I've been kind of running low on energy. I ended up kind of just collapsing to my own personal exhaustion. But if anything, though, I think actually that's probably actually where we'll start. We'll just start with Bethesda here. So, Wolfenstein. Always nice to see a new Wolfenstein. Clearly they've got a lot of positive feedback, so nothing wrong with having more BJ Blazkowicz and just go nuts. Hey, speaking of Twitch Primer, I'm gonna take your mask. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna take your mask. I'm gonna take your mask. Give me your mask. I want your mask. I will take your mask, sir. But a lot of people are saying, like, Bethesda's had the weakest conference, and I gotta say, I think so far this year it's actually been a healthy year. Like, I understand what Bethesda's doing. Bethesda's conference is them taking a huge risk. Oh, you can take a nice little look there. There's the Twitch logo. There's the mask. And yeah, actually, that's the perfect time to eject then. Nobody's leaving. Let's actually go to that town. Oh, never mind. There's actually quite a few people who are leaving. Means I should head over here. I didn't see anyone heading over here, so that's perfect. And it looks like we might have a car too, which is even better. But people say Bethesda had the worst conference, or EA had the worst conference. I don't think either of them had the worst conference, to be honest. I think both of them had a healthy conference, just in very different directions that most people didn't really expect. I mean, yeah, sure, you could just say, like, oh, EA Sports, and I just killed myself there. Better focus on landing on the roof. Ooh, a lot of lag tonight. Gonna be one of those nights. Ooh, even a VSS. We already have our guns. How fortuitous. Oh, that is... Oh, that's tempting, actually. Why not? Let's actually take the risk. So... Ooh, this is a tough choice. No, we'll go with the AKM. AKM does actually do more damage than a Scar. And I want to be doing as much damage as possible. Could use an extended mag, though. But I see the reason why behind Bethesda. Oh my god, are you serious, game? Never mind. Forget it. We're dropping that. We're getting rid of it. we'll go with the M416, and apparently also that we had a quite a few things with it then. Already have the bullets, why not? I don't think there was actually a backdoor on this. This is terrible, actually. This is taking me so much time. Just to go through one house. That's really not optimal. But Bethesda's conference, though, was them really taking a huge risk. Because their conference was focused on, there weren't many IPs. Let's be honest. There weren't new IPs, there weren't many games. What they did have, though, was showing that they're taking a risk in venturing into VR. And that in itself is laudable, in my opinion. It's important. Because how well they will do will determine the future of how other companies will actually approach VR. Because that's a big studio taking a gigantic risk, investing their time and resources that could actually tell other developers if it's actually worth the investment, because VR has been at a crossroads for quite some time. And when it's at a crossroads like this, it has to decide if it's actually worth, if it's going to be like a fad, or if it is actually going to be long-lasting. And the issue with VR, to me, is the market penetration of VR is low. People may have the ability to run it, thanks to the improvements of graphics cards and such. But it's very difficult to actually see if people actually can afford it. What is going on? There's a suppressor for the pistol. Wasn't there? Yeah, there was a house here. Where's the door, though? Where's the door? Unless this actually does. Unless this is one of those places that has a false roof. Well, I wouldn't expect it to. I expect this place to actually have a proper staircase. Nope, this has a false roof. Okay. There was also a car here I could use and get more stuff. But VR's market penetration is so low that your average person doesn't actually own it. And that actually makes a huge divide of who actually will be playing your games. Let's see, 16. I need a red dot badly. I have a 4 times already with... Oh, don't tell me. Please flatten out road. Good. It flattens out. There's another set of houses I can explore here. Uh, 12 gauge and a shotgun. You know, the biggest issue is people need to actually find a way for people to be able to afford the headsets, so they'll actually want to hook it up to their computers. Never mind actually having the physical space for it. It's still such a gigantic luxury owning a VR headset and having the space, especially when a lot more people aren't exactly making as much money as they used to, and are usually forced to live in situations where, like, they're living with roommates or they're living in smaller housing. There aren't many people who are living in gigantic places. Not many people doing that anymore. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Who the heck landed here? Auto. Already looted everything, did? Left something. Yeah, crowbar. Bandages. Ended. Nope. Nothing. Hey, one more thing. How you doing, man? Nah, we're not gonna die just this soon. We already made it to the halfway mark just by simply surviving. So, we're good. We are good. But we could use a bandage, though. Although we are outside the safe zone, though. How are you doing tonight? I was just talking about... I'm just ranting on about the conferences. I'm just talking about Bethesda right now and their adaptation with VR. There's a lot of people saying they had the worst conference, and I don't think any of them really had a really bad conference this year. I think they might have had, like, an awkward conference, like games people didn't traditionally expect. That much is for certain. But an actually bad conference, I have to disagree. I have to disagree completely. I think, if anything, it's been a very, a good year so far. Like, which is weird, because normally you don't get too good, you don't normally get too good, E3s in a row. Usually you have an off year, and then you have a good year. You have an off year, and then you have a good year. You haven't checked out anything? Well, what's your preference? So, there's been... Every conference except Nintendo has gone. So, you had EA, they went first. Then, the next day, which was yesterday, which was Microsoft and, sorry, I'm kind of scavenging here, so I'm in two different places in my head. Who else went? Microsoft and Bethesda. And then today was the PC Gaming Conference, Ubisoft, and then Sony. So there was quite a bit of stuff. Of course. Everyone, whew, man, people are really looting this place dry. Yes, the PC stuff. Okay, let's jump over to the PC conference here. Let me see if I can remember everything. There was a lot of stuff that was actually announced for that. Specifically, XCOM 2 was one of the games. So there's going to be an expansion for XCOM. Then there's also... Oh man, I wish I actually had a list now. I'd actually remember every single individual game. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me think about this. Who else was there for the PC conference? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, actually what we're playing right now. They actually announced some stuff. They're now going to be involving a vault and climb feature. So now you're actually going to be able to climb around, which is very nice. About time. There's my car. No one's taking it. That's good. So that's actually pretty important. They're also instituting weather effects in the game, or more weather effects in the game, I should say. Gonna be difficult. I have no doubt in my mind there's still, like, some people who are roaming around in here. Yeah, police vest. I need a helmet. Thank you. Ask and ye shall receive. It was all led by, what's it? Flash Hider. That's nice. By day 9. It was the Intel conference, so there's plenty. Really? Full on stuff. Ooh, that's actually a good question. I guess I don't need that much. Yeah, I don't need that much if it's gonna be my sniper rifle. That might hurt, though. Let's get rid of the stun grenades. Snow days. No, they didn't announce snow. What they announced was fog. That's actually what they're gonna go with, is fog. I'm just actually gonna keep things as is. Need all those extra bullets. Actually, I don't know why I know why I'm holding on to this. Flash hider. No sniper stuff. So, vaulting, climbing, that's, if anything, gonna be something that's sorely needed. That's someone? No. I need medkits, that's what I need. But who would leave half a town? How far do I have to go anyway? Not that far. If I make this the last house we'll explore. Scar stuff. Need is a bag. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a start, and I'm glad to actually see them make that, like, they're investing in this game, which, for me, I'm very cynical when it comes to a lot of these games, especially when they're in early access, because... Which kind of sucked, because speaking of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, you know, they make a showing at, the Xbox One, or the Xbox conference, or Microsoft conference, and... almost immediately after, like, showing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, like, their awesome new, you know, trailer promoting their game, they had another Battle Royale game. Kinda sucks, honestly, seeing that. Like, that's gotta be a, kind of a punch to the stomach. A lot of ammo I don't need. What I need is to get back to my car. Hopefully my car's still there. I really need to book it. I overstayed. A lot of indie games were also shown there too. Where the heck did I put that car? I should have marked it. I lost my own car. I did a great job, guys. I'm gonna be taking a hit beating on this one. Or not. Wow. Just by the skin of my teeth. Let me think. What other games actually were there for the press, the PC gaming press conference? XCOM 2. Like, I'll be honest. Like, for me, I've seen a lot of the games for E3, and I'm like, not really. Like, I can definitely see, like, a lot of people actually liking the games that are coming out. You know, just the majority of them just aren't, like, for me. Indie games look good. Graphically, a lot of people were... I can't believe I'm actually talking about this. This is actually going to get me in trouble. The Last Night. Got a lot of graphical praise from a lot of people. However, and this is the unfortunate part, despite getting a lot of praise, apparently the developer made comments, like, we're talking 3 years ago, about Gamergate. Yes, we're talking about that Gamergate. And unfortunately, someone looked into their past and saw those comments on Twitter, and they were very benign. They were very benign comments. But Zoe Quinn, that Zoe Quinn from the person who made Depression Quest, so the Twine game, so the text game. Can I pick that up? No, I can't. I meant the phrase, graphics are too important to me. Well, graphically, like, if anything, a lot of trailers were shown. I kind of liked, what was it? Oh, we got a moment here. I can take a look here. Like a voxel 3D, Legend of Zelda game where you're playing as a little fox. I'm trying to remember what the name of that was. Let's see. Let me see if I can actually pull up the list here. I'll take a little moment here. Give me a moment here. I don't mind not taking a moment off. There we go. Let's see. Nope, that's... Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to get a list of games. Actually, this might have been it. Oh yeah, Mountain Blade 2 was shown. Age of Empires. If you're a huge Age of Empires guy. Where do we need to go? Here, we need to go to Rosnock. At a minute, we'll head out. See, what else was actually shown there? Can we get... Can I get the conference schedule now? Alright, nope, we gotta actually move out. What, you just used an asterisk. It's not that bad. Left. You know, we're just doing this. Good job! Good job. Oh, well, we'll lighten the load. There we go. That should heal me up to full. I'm trying to remember what the right name was, though, for it. Is that bridge? Yes, that's a bridge. Okay. Wait, that might not be a bridge. No, that's a bridge. There's a bridge. There's a bridge. I'm gonna flip this car over. I have no doubt in my mind there's people who's gonna be in this city. But we are gonna take ourselves on the outskirts. I'm surprised we haven't met anyone, to be quite frank. I would have expected to at least meet one group of people. Could go to Waterworld. That actually is a pretty decent place. Oh, I heard gunshots. Yeah, that's a lot of gunfire. There's someone upstairs. There's someone upstairs. Did they just jump over? I am a terrible shot. I am a terrible shot. Died by UMP and I was crouching because that just made... Crouching in this game, I'm learning, is actually making it... is probably one of the worst things you could do. Despite it actually improving your aim, it actually also... There we go. There we go, that's what I wanted. So here we go, here's actually a good site. One more thing to actually see. Socks Run, good for you. I'll be the private person to be wearing a generic sports shirt. Yeah, so there actually were quite a few games that were actually announced during the PC gaming show. You know, some are small, some are big. So, if anything, I'll just go down the list here. So, Age of Empires Definitive Edition, that's coming to PC. Middle-earth Shadow of War, they showed a little bit of that, like a very short clip of it. Wargroove, if you are a, if you really enjoyed Advanced Wars, or Advanced Wars 2 from the Game Boy Advance, that's basically a fantasy version, but it's coming to PC and it has its own level customizer. So there's a lot of potential for that game to be really good. Cliff Blazinski, Lawbreakers. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying his name. Is also coming out this year. I believe he stated August was the date. Yeah, August 8th was the date for that. Don't remember actually seeing this game, Lone Echo or Echo Arena VR experience, so never heard it, never saw that. Don't remember seeing that one there. I don't remember seeing Griftlands either. There was, oh yeah, that's right. So if you're also a huge Minecraft guy, there's Islands, that's actually with a Y, that's also coming out. It's, imagine basically, like, okay, you remember what they actually tried to do with Yog Ventures? That's kind of what they actually have been doing with this, Islands game. So it's very much like Minecraft, but also they're including a builder mode. So you can actually make a decision, like actually make your own content and such. Let's see, how many people? 1, 2... Not a lot of people jumping. I'll jump. Fine, forget. Oh, never mind, I was really wrong on that. I always mistake 100 people. You never heard of Yog Ventures. That's interesting. That is very interesting, actually. So, Yog Ventures was a game run, obviously, by, you know, Simon and, what was it? Simon and, who was the other person? I always forget that other person's name. Lewis. Simon and Lewis. When they were really popular during the days of Minecraft, they contracted a couple of developers and did I think it was a Kickstarter actually, to make a game that was basically Minecraft, but obviously themed, you know, for Yog Ventures. So you had Lewis and Simon as your main characters. Unfortunately, the game didn't deliver anywhere close. I think I just threw a grenade. I don't know why. I'm gonna just run. Just take the car and go. I'll take the car and go to a different town. He can have this place. You are not... That hit me. I can't believe that actually hit me. That jerk. I can't believe that also hit me. So, imagine basically make your, you know, like, expanding on Minecraft. So, Islands is actually doing the same thing. Yes, there's going to be a new Ori game that was actually shown at the Microsoft conference. It wasn't talked about during the Microsoft conference, though. Or during the PC conference, though. That's why I haven't mentioned that one. Like, that's gonna be nice. I mean, I never really got to sit down and really sit down and play. the first one. I only really played the what was it? I only really played the what do you call it? My brain is failing me today. We're just gonna stop here. We need to actually stop and start looting, or else we're gonna be in trouble. Could have picked up the gun. Could have picked up the gun. It is, well, I don't know if I'd call it surprising, but I mean, people like the game. It had a lot of positive press around it, so why not invest in it? Come on, give me a gun game. Whatever, fine. Give me a gun. A gun. Fine. Like, if anything surprising is like, oh, here's another Age of Empires game. Or redoing Age of Empires again. Or extended over quick draw. Huh? Well, apparently it's gonna be a sad little owl, so chances are you're gonna get a good Bambi effect there. The owl's mother died. Let's all feel sad together. It'll be okay, little guy. On no, hey, 4x scope and 2x scope. Take that. I mean, if it stays to what it was, which was like a Metroidvania platformer game, I'm sure people will like it. I don't really see much risk in it. Motorcycle helmet. No. We have a 2x scope. That's better than a holographic. Well, I think if anything, if you imagined Ori as a child in the first one, he's now known how to actually deal with loss. So now he's going to be meeting someone else who needs to learn how to deal with loss. And I think that, if anything, is going to be your hook. That's what's going to draw people into the situation. 4x scope there. We have nothing else for this gun, apparently. That house did not pay off as much as I wanted it to. Bloodstain was there, yes, so there was Bloodstain. Not during, Twitch. I only saw what Twitch covered of it. But from what I saw, it was okay. Like, it seems to be, progress is going steady. And that's not a bad thing. That, if anything, is a very good thing. I need another gun, dang it. I need a gun game, come on. Fine, whatever. Come on, where's that bullet loops? Come on. Probably have to go and pick up my car. I need to go pick up my car. We did a terrible job looting. No, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night actually looked like it was decent. Like, no, I have no criticisms or complaints. Well, okay, one weird thing is the animation whenever you gain a new power. It's kind of over the top. Like, a gigantic spike goes into your body, and you absorb the spike. So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird. Hoping I can actually find another... I didn't load up a gun. Oh, thank goodness, a red dot sight. More grenades! Why not? And an extended AR mag. How nice. Need bullets, though. Why do I always go up here? There's never anything there. And I make that. I can. Nice. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I definitely need the... How far do I need to go into Milta? Quite a bit, actually. And we'll check the warehouse. You're back. Oh, so you did back the Kickstarter. What the shit? Alright, someone wants to do a little duel. That's fine by me. Alright. Now the question is, where the hell is he? There's... No, I have a better idea. Gonna walk around. Let's do these. Another one of those. Did he shoot from the roof? Interesting. I don't see him anymore. Well, as I say, out of sight, out of mind. Never mind. Where the hell is he shooting from? Not shooting from the windows. Is he shooting from the house? If he's shooting from the house, then he's just a really terrible shot. Couldn't be shooting from the house. Oh. Did I just... Fine, we're getting rid of all this. Come on, game, don't lag on me now. Game, you are lagging like hell. I am not happy about that. What? I am never happy about getting run. Like, the one thing that always never makes me happy is I can never run someone over in this game, but they can always run me over. I never understand why. Like, the latency in this game is so... It's not great. Which is funny, actually, because that was one of the comments actually made about this by the one of the developers that was at the PC Gaming Conference. Like, we're still working on improving the servers. Servers still have a long way to go in this game. But no, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night actually was good. Their trailer, if you could download the new E3 demo, they have a new E3 demo. It's weapon-focused. So... The house would have stopped the car, but he was able to get, apparently, his vehicle into that one little divot where I was and trying to run into, because once I started missing my headshots because I had the gun set to burst. I really hope they improve the M16 4A. The burst fire on that gun is terrible. I love the gun. Like, the gun itself, ideally I would like. It's like, oh, hey, cool, have a triple burst with a very small, if not insignificant, firing. That would make it a great rifle to use. It's not an automatic, so people aren't actually getting the full benefit or able to kill someone just as fast compared to the other guns like the Scar or the M416. But the burst fire is just never really used. Let's actually just be gung-ho about this. Come on. That's a lot of people who just want to jump out immediately. Are they Severny bound? They are not. What the heck? They are not Severny bound. Never mind. They're not Severny bound. I will change course then. We will change course. And we'll go ahead into the town. Because apparently nobody went into the town. Oh, no, one person. 2 people. 3. 5 people. Okay, never mind. Well, we're gonna have some issues here. A lot of people jumping into the weapons field. Nope, I'll take my chances with Severny. This is gonna be a quick round. I totally screwed this up. And no, actually, no, I didn't. Never mind. I know what to do. I need weapons. Is there a vehicle or anything here? There's a car. I want the car. I'm gonna risk it for the car. If I get the car, then I can go to the house. So it all depends if I can run fast enough. Someone will be able to kill me. One of the 2 things will happen. No, Bloodstains was a weapons demo, so they had a lot of different weapons so you could try them out. And it really did look like a, a Metroidvania game. So you had a lot of weapons, and they even said, like, you can level up familiars, you could, the weapons, spells, you could actually, there are spells that are multi-directional. The whip itself is not like a Castlevania whip, it's more of a downward motion. You could even actually, go with your boots. And the boss they had as the demo was a woman who used blood for pretty much for everything. Did I seriously already explore the entire... I did. Oh, that was bad. No, this was not a good house. Oh. Doesn't matter. I have the car. So, ha. A lot of people. Actually, the circle's pretty small, too. Really, game? Really? So they're showing that you can use a fireball attack. You could also use, what was it? What was the other one? Throw a bone and an arc, just like the axe. Let's see. Backpack and flash hider. Compressor for the pistol. Tactical stock, nice. Never see them when you need it. The Bloodstain actually looked fine. Like I said, I honestly believe this was a very healthy, this is a healthy year for, E3. There's something for everyone to like. Like, I actually like that Super Lucky Tail, game. That actually, to me, looked good. Like, a lot of people aren't exactly fans of seeing, like, games for kids, but it's like, nah, give me those games. Like, you need games for the next generation. You know, for people to actually be interested in. Oh, that... Fine. SKS. Never mind. Look at all that, and we'll also put on the flash hider. Now, can we get a scope for this gun? What's that? That was a choke. I know there's a few people around here. And that's gonna get me into trouble. Was that seriously the only house that was there? No, wait, no, that was this. Come on, let me in. The Xbox One X. Yep, just a more powerful console. Which is kind of unfortunate, honestly, because I was honestly hoping for... Did I literally just enter the... I just entered this house. What am I doing? I was honestly hoping for... I think TB had the right reason to be kind of disappointed. No, that was a car that was pointed east. Okay, we're good. Like, I think he had the right reasons to be disappointed in, about the Xbox One X. Well, here's the thing. The name makes sense. Like, if you actually separate the X from box, the initials then becomes Xbox. That, if anything, I bet is what they were going for. Really? Alright. Rocket League physics. Rocket League physics. But a lot of games are... A lot of consoles originally, like... This is one thing I'll say about, like, the Wii U, the PlayStation 3, and the original Xbox One, is that they originally, like, tried to do something different. Like, tried to, you know, the own the home strategy. As if you've ever worked for a telecom company, that's been one of their, like, huge key mantras, is an own the home. Do I already have a pan? I already have a pan. Not many people have Twitch Prime that play this game. I mean, I guess I understand why, but still. Can I find a single scope, please, game? The eternal struggle. Can I find a scope? Oh, wait, what am I doing? I have a 2x scope. Just use that for that. I'm a dummy. Ah, if only I had the scope. But it's just a more powerful system. You know, but if anything, though, the one criticism then that you're going to have to deal with now is that, okay, great, you have people who have a console that can run things at 4K and supposedly at 60 frames per second. You know, that's the goal. Good. Now, what are you going to do about people, like, what are you going to do to bring down the price of 4K televisions? Are you going to bring down the price of 4K televisions? I don't think many people will actually stop here. I don't see many people who probably stop here. Probably worth just to take the risk and move on. And why are the iron sights now always showing up when shooting? I'm a little confused on that. I remember actually seeing an iron sights on this gun. Well, yes, everything is meant to be compatible. They also did announce during the Xbox conference they're also going to be investing in original Xbox games. So I guess if anything, that's the takeaway for the Xbox convention in terms of, like, legacy. They're bringing back Crimson Skies, and so they're gonna, I guess if anything, try and offer more support towards the original Xbox games. Which isn't bad, honestly. That's always nice to actually see. And there is still a lot of lag on these servers, and it's not enjoyable. Bandage. Ammo, always nice. Energy drink. Grenade. Bandages, because Lord knows I need them. Grenade, always nice. Uh-oh. That. Hear it, but where? I dare travel there. There's a chance. I gotta stop doing that. Wait, was that someone? Oh. Definitely houses unexplored. Good, but I can't. But yeah, you're gonna have that support. Let me actually see here. What was that one game I want to talk about? It was an Islands. Healing Floor 2, so that's getting more content over the summer. So you're gonna be able to actually enjoy a lot of that. Battletech is also going to be a game, so if you're a huge fan of, like, the old tabletop Battletech, they're, you know, once again trying to make it accessible and have it, you know, all the math and such run on a PC, which is nice, honestly. I like that. You know, if there's any reason I actually enjoyed Dawn of War is because they actually made it accessible onto PC. And they somewhat tried to make that the board game. Tunic, that's what it is. That's that little game. It's a little action-adventure RPG. Main character is like a little fox acting like Zelda, so it's kind of cute. I consider that to be very nice. I shouldn't worry about bringing in my car. I'm gonna explore these houses. Hope there's something here. Change my gun. Nope, sorry, buddy. Not gonna work this time. Almost, though. That almost killed me. Sucks, because now I just lost my, Damn it. I had no HP. There was no way I was gonna survive that. I was hoping he'd sit, he wouldn't notice me. I should have actually lain prone. See if that would have helped. Listen, if you like the Adventure Time art style, and I guess the way they kind of marketed it was like Harvest Moon mixed with Pokemon with an Adventure Time aesthetic, Ooblets was also announced there. Not really personally seeing the interest. It didn't capture me. Like, to me, I saw Tunic, it's like, okay, that might be something that actually might be interesting. Warhammer, Total War Warhammer 2, that's also coming out. They showed a trailer of between the elves and the lizard men. And the last night didn't really get into, like, it's supposed to be a narrative game. Like, narrative puzzle. But that was the weird thing with the whole Zoe Quinn making a mountain out of a molehill. Which probably was, honestly, the worst thing to come from this E3 so far. Like, she just keeps creating... Like, she's always a troublemaker. She's never been a live and let live type. She's, like... she doesn't even know a person, and she will bring up a vendetta. And from the worst thing, actually, I even looked at her Twitter, and then she ends up bringing up, like, after you know, antagonizing and saying how much of a, you know, terrible person this indie dev is. And she's, you know, wealthy beyond her wildest dreams. She shills her book. Like, great. Like, seriously, the content of her character, in my personal opinion, is extremely low. But that's probably not that, if anything, she'll probably has so much influence that I'll never get a job in the game industry because of that. But let's actually see here. What else here? I want to take a look at EA. EA, that's right, they announced Star Wars Battlefront 2. A Way Out, actually, if you've played Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. That's, if anything, is probably going to be one of your games that you might be wanting to go towards. Because it's going to be a co-op game, but it's also going to be, like, you know, it's a prison escape game. Oh, I could see a lot of people staying right towards the end on this one. Oh, never mind, actually. That's quite a bit of people just left. I'm probably going to go towards Milta. Oh, no, maybe not. Actually, no. I know what to do. I'm going to go to college. But I think so far the conferences have actually been really good. Like, Bethesda's taking a high risk, and they'll determine, if anything, the future of VR. EA is really focused on, you know, on their sports titles. If anything, there's been one weird thing that's been going on is... Oh, this is gonna be trouble. This is gonna be trouble. How brave are you, buddy? Oh, you're pretty brave. This is going to be a quick round for one of us. Damn it. Beyond Good and Evil 2, that's right, that also got announced at the Ubisoft conference. Haven't talked about Ubisoft that much. Ubisoft's doing a lot of weird things to me. Because each sports game they're making, it's just it's an accumulation of multiple sports games. Like last year they did Steep. This year they're doing The Crew 2, which is going to have, what was it? Motorcycle racing, race car, traditional race car racing, airplane, and I think motorboat. As for Beyond Good and Evil 2, I'm not a diehard fan. To me, I think if anything, it's been too long for people to actually, that they should really actually care about it. But I think it has built such a reputation of being like, this is a great game, when in reality, it really wasn't, to my knowledge. It wasn't really that great of a game. Like, it was a traditional, like, adventure game. It was like playing, like, Star Fox Adventures, actually. You know, like, if anything, the big hook was that, like, oh, here you go, humans are living with anthropomorphic characters. And you're, you know, a journalist with this, you know, dealing with a corrupt government and, you know, corporations, and you're discovering the truth. You probably do. There's a very good chance that you actually own it. There's a very good chance you actually probably own it. Seriously? Fine, whatever, I'll go to the ruins. Not like I wanted to go to the ruins. I never go to the ruins. So this is gonna be a weird experience for me. At least no one's here. But I think Beyond Good and Evil was been too long in the tooth. That I don't think people actually know what they really wanted from the series anymore. Because it was supposed to be about, you know, while you were doing basic, like, you were on an adventure, you know, whacking people with your staff left, right, and center. You know, supposedly taking pictures. It's a game you picked up at GameStop back when they had PS2 games. Yeah, it was on all 3 systems, too. Because, well, Ubisoft. Really? I'd pull that off. Are you kidding me? Come on, where's the gun? The one reason I don't like ruins. Everything's so spread out and you don't know what you're gonna find until it's way too late. Yeah, so here we have guns. There we go, bullets. It is too much work for not enough payout. Oh. No, sorry buddy, you're not going to live here, no. Really? Oh, right, the zeroing distance of handguns is 25, it's not 100, so there's instant bullet drop-off, which is really dumb. This is my area, you go find another place to loot. There we go, there's a better... A vector! Well, it's better than nothing. Ugh, come on, game, give me something. So, I mean, I think it'll do well just because it's built up such a reputation. Especially when they actually said, like, no, we're not going to do a Beyond Good and Evil this year, and it's like, oh, let's surprise everyone by... you know, doing the right marketing strategy, you know, under promise, over deliver, and just announcing Beyond Good and Evil 2 will do that for people. I mean, I know it'll do fine, because people really just want to like, Beyond Good and Evil. It's popular to actually like Beyond Good and Evil. That, if anything else, it's popular to actually like it. But I think too many people just have gone so long without actually playing it that they don't remember it wasn't exactly the best game. I mean, it wasn't a horrible game, but... But from what I remember, it was just okay. But then again, that's all you really need. Man, this town was terrible, and I have a long way to run. A long way to run. This is actually really bad. I'm honestly starting to think it'd be better off I just went to the base camp. Like... I think, if anything, it's been so long in the tooth, if for the people who play Beyond Good and Evil 2, there's no expectation anymore. Like, they don't know what they're getting by playing Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like, there's gonna be no expectations. I still would like to actually have this in the loot pool. Like, the red coat specifically. But apparently there's a lot of items in this game that aren't in the loot pool when it comes to, like, getting clothing, which is the one thing that kind of matters in this game. And it's going to matter more now that they're going to be using weather, which I really like. Although the downside about the coat is just as bad as me wearing, like, the coat's good for the rain, you know, the rain level. You know, when it's raining and such, but it's not going to be great when I have to actually go to, which, actually, I should change that to auto. It's not going to be great when I have to actually deal with, because you just stick out like a sore thumb wearing black. You stick out like a sore thumb wearing black in this game. That person I lost should be here. Should be here. Did that person go? Probably. Nah, I probably already left. I'm gonna take the car then. I'm gonna need that car. But I would like the red coat, to be honest, to be like to have something I can permanently wear every time I play this game. But then again, it's like all the clothes I'm wearing a red shirt and blue pants. You stick out like a sore thumb in this game. Like, if you really actually want to improve your chances in terms of winning, you would want to have the camo, like as many camo style clothes as possible. Or khaki. And they basically give that to you right off the bat, too. Like, they already basically give you all the clothes you need to succeed. Everything, a lot of other stuff in this is just basically style. I really should start playing squad again. The one downside about playing solo is that you never see anyone. And usually if you do, it's too late. Why not? Yeah, I think it'll be worth it. And it somewhat was. I got bullets. Actually, something I needed. I'm gonna hate myself, but I'm actually gonna go to the base camp. Yeah. After I explore all these houses. Because I have been getting upkiss. I also just realized I didn't have a backpack. All of this time. Nades, that's actually pretty good. All these smoke grenades, what gives? That's a lot of handgun bullets. That's actually more than enough to change guns. There's more than enough bullets to be willing to change guns. Yes, grenades are still really slow to use. They are incredibly slow to use. I want to start using the smoke grenades more, though. Like, if they were a lot faster. Like, I can understand the detonation time being slow, but the throw animation's absolutely ridiculous in terms... It's just sluggish. I think they're going to be slow for quite some time. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Like, that's gonna be slow for a long time. Because more people want to focus on the gunplay. Because that's the core of the game. Crossbow. I'm gonna expect a lot of people to actually show up here soon. Or already are here. Outside, nice. I'm at level 3. That's actually surprising. Police Fest 2. No one's been here. This is weird. And an... oh my god, an SKS. Kid in the candy store. Did that... oh, I thought there was a person there. Yep, that's actually what most people call this helmet. They call it the RoboCop cop helmet. I'm actually surprised no one's here. This is weird. Alright, well, if no one's here. Let's go explore the school then. Yeah, no one explored this place. Satyr. More bullets, that's always nice. Sure, why not? More smoke grenades. Oh yeah, no, I know you know it's a type of welder's mask. But because it's fun, we call it the RoboCop mask. Ammo, very nice. I need med packs. Oh, hello. What? Oh, I just picked up the same thing, didn't I? I did. Drinks. That was a bullet loop for the car. Come on. Give that mag. Thank you. Plenty of ammo, but I need a scope. Need scopes in this game. Not giving it to me. I also need to run soon. Well, that was a bust. Alright. We've actually, never mind, it wasn't a bust. We found some good stuff, but not great stuff. Like, not the stuff I wanted. Why didn't anyone come here? It's so weird. Unless someone took my car. Someone take my car? No, no one. We're gonna be taking a lot of damage for this. This is the time we take damage. Come on. Build up that speed. Oh yeah, totally. It would be incredibly difficult to see anything. What? Where can I actually go that's worthwhile? Let's go to the beach. I think the beach would be a good area to go towards. I don't think a lot of people want to go to the beach, and if we can actually find a scope or something, that'd be even better. Like, it's weird. This is the type of game where you still, like, unless you're with friends, then you're actually going to get into fights, like all those actual war games and such, but then playing solo, it's really just kind of avoid as many people as possible. Like, avoid as many people as possible until you're actually forced to fight someone. Oh, there's someone. Well, we just put ourselves into a very interesting situation. That's why the M16 sucks. The burst fire is so unreliable in this game. That's why the M16 needs such a huge buff. That red dot was on that person's head, and they all the shots missed. That's why nobody actually likes that gun. Like, single fire with that gun is the only thing that's actually viable. I wish that gun was so much better. Because I actually like battle rifles. I think, if anything, if I may go back to the EA thing... You know, actually, the other strange trend from this conference... I know this is a weird thing to actually mention. Well, we're never going to the beach. The one weird thing, though, about E3 is that every single female character in all of the trailers were basically flawless individuals. Like, there was no screw-up, there was no, like, they were all, you know, over the top. You know, we're not screw-ups, we know everything. Which is kind of weird to actually see. There was no character actually had any sort of flaws. I know that's a weird thing to actually mention, but it's kind of funny to notice how all of the characters, you know, a lot of other characters are so, like, you know, have a lot more character. And then you have all these new female character stuff, it's like, their one big flaw, ironically enough, is that they are flawless individuals. I mean, for God's sakes, even Mario still makes mistakes. I mean, look at him, he's working with rabbits. Why would you do that? But, like, you go check out every single trailer. If it has a female character, starting with, like, start with EA's and just go down the list, not a single character had any sort of flaw. Whoa. mean, overall, it doesn't really matter that much. But it's still just one of those weird things, like, people always complain about female representation. It's like, we've made all these characters basically into goddesses. And I have no doubt in my mind people will still find some way to complain for it. It's not as many as you think. Like, Need for Speed, Uncharted... what are the other ones that actually had it? Anthem. I'll just hit the roof. Probably gonna miss the roof. Okay, go. I didn't. I'm stuck on the roof. There we go. This is actually a oh, wait. Never mind, this wasn't a terrible place to end up. This is not a terrible place to end up. What? Painkillers. Nice. Like, even auto with the AKM doesn't have as much. Really? Oh, he had the micro Uzi. That's why. And I had no armor. That sucked. I hate when, like... This is the only way to actually get your money in this game, too. Like, you have to play through this game mode. Let me see here. Life is Strange, that's another one. They're gonna do a prequel on that. Ashen looked interesting. Like, I'm actually glad. The one weird thing about the Microsoft conference is that hopefully a lot of these games will be coming towards Windows, which it honestly seems like it will. Yeah, Middle-earth, Shadow of War, if you're huge into, like, the Prince of Persia style games, but you want a Lord of the Rings theme on it. Cuphead finally has an announcement date. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I don't know why they named it that, but you're going to have an actual fighting game with Dragon Ball. Like a more serious one. The Darwin Project, that's what the Battle Royale game was supposed to be, it's called. I think it's going to be like a smaller group of people, kind of like the way the Culling was. So, like, quantity-wise, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, but if you want, like, special abilities and such, then Darwin Project, or like a smaller group of people to play with. Alright, I'll try not to die off immediately. Have yourself a good night, one more thing. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah. I'm really bad at this game. I think overall, though, E3 is definitely has been a healthy year. I can't wait for Nintendo's. I think Nintendo's is I hope Nintendo's is gonna be good. I have a feeling they're gonna do Raving Rabbids. I honestly don't expect a lot of IPs from them, though. I really don't. We're gonna get a fight, though, right off the bat. That much damage? You're kidding me. That much damage? That was 3 punches. Oh my god, that is disgusting. How the heck did he land 3 punches? And he saw me because I only had a car and the stupid revolver, because that takes forever to load too. Seriously, that was really bad guns. I should have ran. I can't believe that guy actually... Like, if anything, the one downfall of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is going to be The fate of most games, you're going to have a hardcore player base who knows how to fire and do every single trick in this very buggy and unoptimized game. And then you're going to have people like me who are just average, and we're not going to be able to compete because there's such a huge difference between someone who's stupid good at this game or has a consistent group of friends to kind of screw around and play this game with, and then the individuals. And apparently this game crashed on me. This is actually one of the first times this game crashes on me. I actually have Control-Delete. 1 second. Probably play a couple more. Let's see. Where is it? Did they change the name of it again? Yeah, let's close, see if we can actually just close the application itself. There we go. I always try and look for the root name. I couldn't find the root name this time. There we go. Now we're back online. Like I said, I like the conference, but it kind of sucks that there's always a few people who just outright spoil a game. Like Devolver Digital, that was weird. I didn't really find it funny, though. It wasn't my type of humor. As well, along with the Twitch's pre-show, that was... I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like... I mean, me streaming, like, I consider what I do and what most people do in terms of just, like, streaming and just playing games and such. You know, it's very much reactionary stuff. To be, you know, it's the low bar. Watching the pre-show, with the kind of budget and such they had, that was kind of cringeworthy. That was really cringeworthy, actually. Like, I don't know why they would think, like, hey, let's do a stream running all the way up till... the PC gaming conference. I don't know what was going through their heads on that. Like, I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea. There's, like, apparently a lot of people comparing it to Tim and Eric humor. It's like, I'm not really... I don't think I was a huge fan of it. Yep. Get these houses, and then we'll move on. I don't think many people are going to be here. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be competing for Milta. That was going to be obvious. Oh, good. I made it over the fence. Come on. Really? Whatever. And the gunfire's already started. We will stick with the Scar because we know better. Pretty good stuff already. Even better. And a backpack. Very nice. Cannot complain about this stuff here. Solid loot. All the way around. Well... no, I'll keep the Uzi. Uzi's better. Look at all these two-story houses I could use. And is that a car? No, it can't be. It wouldn't be that good to... The game wouldn't be that good to me. It'd be amazing if the game was actually going to be that kind to me. Come on. Shetty. Like, 2 autos from the Scar here actually have more accuracy than the M16's burst. Gonna drop this sight. I don't need the holographic anymore. Especially if they're not giving me any sort of other guns. Oh, there's the 9mm I needed. Compensator, extended. There we go, we're getting the stuff for the gun. And I think we have one more house to go. Oh, finally we got a pan. Double pan! This house has been panned. Bandages. Can't believe I missed all that. That's, to me, is a better gun. Come on. Oh, right. Let's reload this. I also need a... Where was that car? Nope, that's not a car I could use. That's a rusted... It's a rust bucket, unfortunately. That car, however, I will be more than happy to take. And we're also inside. That's even weird. We actually have a pretty good setup. We might be able to just do some camping. I think that's what I need to do more of, is just camp more. Do I not? I don't have enough space. Oh my god. Let's drop 5 of these. Painkillers are kind of rare to come by. Oh my god, enough ammo. I have enough ammo. Let's grab the van. I should explore what's in the immediate vicinity. UMP and an Uzi, very nice. Stun grenade. I need a better backpack, though. That's the one thing that's stopping me right now. Mag, another UMP. Oh, I always hate it when the houses have nothing. Always feels like a huge waste of time. More painkillers, my god. Game, I would like a level 2 backpack, please. I would resolve all of my issues. Oh, you have got to be kidding me, game. Oh, wait, we actually might have some more stuff here. Thank goodness. And, oh, that's even better. That's what we needed. This is almost as good as we're gonna get it. It is not gonna get any better than this right now. Coat. Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna go back to that gas station, pick up all those bullets. Because that was worth it. I would much rather secure bullets than have nothing at all. Oh, shit. And someone's already been here. I'm a poor shot, apparently. Bullets were right here and here. Ah, where were they? There were supposed to be bullets here. Oh, don't tell me I guessed it wrong. I needed those bullets. Actually, you don't know. We're not going to do that. We're going to... Yep, I see you, buddy. I see you. Much as I would like to fight you, I don't have the ammo for it. Nor do I have the patience. Can't believe I couldn't find all that handgun ammo. That is really unfortunate. That would have been really good to actually have. That was a military vest level 3. As good as you're gonna get for vests. And also apparently really good job at landing, because I can't judge distances. I am terrible at judging distances. First aid kit, thank you. Grenade. how far do we have to go? That's a decent distance. Come on, handgun bullets are pretty, red dot sight. Alright, fine. Game's gonna give me so many energy drinks, I'll just drink one. Thank you. Oh, thank you, game. There we go. Everything we needed. Gun is very inaccurate. He's over the hill. He's under the hill. Fine, whatever. I'll just drive through Milta. It was that same person, too. That was the worst part. I need the building with some high ground on it to take advantage of. There's not much in terms of real estate in that department. I hate you hay bales. Kinda wish out of all things you could actually run them over. Seen many good places to actually hang out or loot and scoot. Maybe actually the best thing I could do is be here. Heard a shot. Where? Ooh, he's far away. Can I not? I guess... What? What happened to the zeroing distance? Okay, zeroing distance for this. Okay, the apparently... Okay, so the... Okay, I now know what the downside is of this gun. It's a close range sniper rifle. You can't increase the zeroing distance. Kinda sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, so 1.0, 1... Where is it now? Alright, let's get going. Oh, maybe not, actually. Tragedy, honestly. Anything, I'll probably just head over here. Probably the safest area. I would expect a lot of people to head towards the shack on the high ground now. Like, that's why I'll never be good at this game. I'm a terrible shot. Or I don't think I'll retain as... Or I won't be retaining as a, consistent player either, because I don't have a team of people to play this game with. And while many people like YouTubers and streamers will move on... Like... No, actually, no. I'd actually like to think I've made this game last. I put in 80 hours. That's actually a pretty good amount of time, honestly. Let's see. That's the warehouse. Ooh, someone's taking shots at me. Quite a few people taking shots at me for some reason. I didn't do anything. Why are you shooting at me? Have I wronged you? See, I'm not gonna be able to hit that. I need to close these doors, though. Did I close them? This will probably be my last round. Hit with a vehicle, that's unfortunate. Where would they be? Yeah. Saw a vehicle heading off there. There's something going on over there. No. And I'll say this much, like, aiming for these with these weapons is really difficult. Am I? Oh, I'm already been... Really? Wow. Shoot. Crap, actually, that's not good. Alright. Well... Now comes the moment that really actually sucks about these games. You have to sweep outside Actually, no, it's the next phase I need to think of. Oh, that's really bad. No, there can't be anyone there. So what makes this really bad is that there's actually a gun or loot box that just dropped in the middle of the arena where I have to go. And I am not a fan. However, it's this house here. Not been used by anyone. I really gotta stop doing hip fire. I think I've become too reliant on it. Like, that's my other huge problem. I'm so reliant on hip fire that I'm missing everything now. I could easily imagine a player running across. So many people shooting around here, and I can't see any of them. I don't think... In the middle of the street. Are you kidding me, game? I love that I have a 4x scope and a gun that can only shoot 100 meters. Of course. Alright. I'm not gonna like what I have to do. This is gonna suck for me. Up. What? Killing me, game. You are quite literally killing me. Oh, you snipers suck my balls. Up. Ah, guy was laying down prone. It's the worst. Oh, well, top 10. At least we actually got a top 10. I'll take that. But that's gonna do it for me tonight there. A lot of fun playing this game. A lot of conferences. I think, honestly, it's been a good year for E3. Kinda wish there was more. That I personally could see, like, myself getting excited at, but there's a huge difference between watching the conference and seeing, like, trailers and actually physically being there and getting to know the developers and such, but still wish I could get there. But I'm glad this, like, there's clearly is something for anyone here. I would be surprised to see someone, like, aside from the personal taste, but just an overall view of it, this E3 has been healthy. It's been extremely healthy. Like, there's a lot to look forward to, regardless of who you are. But that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Let me actually take a look. There's a lot of people who are also streaming. Probably a lot of people who are doing replays or rebroadcasts and such. So Biscuit, he's doing a rebroadcast. But for those people who are live, I believe, I don't know if Twitch is live. I don't know if they're still continuing their E3 coverage or doing a rebroadcast. But New York Video Game Freak, he is playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, so if you want more of that, you can watch him. Black Flag has started his Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Daily. And of course, he always moves on over usually towards PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, where he plays squads. And Smite is streaming The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. He's doing those randomizer runs. So, always worthwhile if you like seeing a little bit of RNG or a little bit of excitement in what people are doing with old SNES games. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Until then, take care.